And then the main event, the big Dukaroo. I just love that.
Mano y mano. Hello, welcome to Guide to the Unknown. I'm Kristen.
And I'm her little brother, William.
And welcome to week 3 of TIMBURTOBER, where we are talking about Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Da-na-na-na.
Oh, wow. How dramatic.
Thank you.
This is Tim Burton's third movie. Mm-hmm. So far, we have gone lockstep.
Yeah.
With every film that he's made as he made it.
Right.
And movie 3 is Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that weird?
What a career
After
in the beginning.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure, then to Beetlejuice, and then to arguably like his most mainstream or, I mean, superhero movies were not super gigantic back then.
No. Mm-mm.
But Batman is a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
At least in my world.
Totally. What is your history with this movie?
With this movie in particular, I, as you know, watched this thing on repeat.
Oh, yeah.
On repeat. I loved this movie. This was like the Batman movie for such a long time. And then, listen, I am a product of my childhood in the 90s. The only thing that could possibly top it would eventually be Batman Forever.
Of course. Famously, you were the Riddler for Halloween one year.
I was the Riddler. I was Jim Carrey's Riddler for Halloween when we were still living in Connecticut, I think. And so I was 10 or younger. Mm-hmm. And I went to a house. The sun was still out. Dad insisted, like, well, let's go out now. And so, you know, I was busting the seams of this plastic green Riddler suit.
Yep.
And I knocked on a door, and the person who opened the door went, wow. You're here early. And then they looked at me from head to toe and tried to make sense of what I was wearing. This green Lycra outfit. I don't know what Lycra is.
It's a stretchier material than this was. This is probably like nylon.
Even stretchier.
Yeah.
And the person looked at me from head to toe and went, luck of the Irish.
That's so
And then gave me, they just thought I was a leprechaun or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Point being that I was way into Batman.
Yes.
And it started ostensibly between this and the 1966 Batman on repeats on TV.
Yeah.
And then eventually the cartoon show, the Batman the Animated Series, could not get enough.
Yeah.
Could not get enough. And then as I grew older, Batman stopped being fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And became very dour.
Yeah.
Very dour.
Definitely.
Like, I know you're depressed,
tortured.
Dude. Oh, boy, is he. Mm-hmm. So I have fallen out of love drastically with Batman. But my appreciation for him in these early days has never faltered.
Yeah.
But these later iterations of the character, oh boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, would it kill you to crack a joke?
No.
And not even a smirk.
No, really, let the eyes light up just a little bit.
There's nothing in there.
I know.
Your history.
Very closely mirrors yours. Batman, huge in our household for all the same reasons.
Enormous.
The 60s show, this movie, constantly on the TV. Loved it.
Mope. Mope. I remember you and I, classic, VHS, rewinding things over and over just to rewatch moments.
Yes.
The Joker hooting like an owl or whatever the hell he's doing.
I don't know what he's doing. What is this man doing in this movie? Jack Nicholson. It is brilliant. This is crazy, though.
It is.
Were these lines written for him?
No.
Did he just say, "Hey, Sue Marimba"? He must have.
Yes, absolutely.
What? Oh my God. I hadn't
Never rub another man's rhubarb.
I hadn't seen this in a few years, and I was just like captivated.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was not surprised. I knew I would love it, but it just washed over me anew, especially watching it for the show with a scholar's eye, knowing I was going to talk about it. Yes. I was like loving this experience.
Yes.
But so, yeah, it very closely mirrors yours. I didn't get into the animated series until I was older, until a few years ago, really.
It's great.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It kicks ass. And I actually still like dour Batman. It is a bummer that he's not as much fun.
You like Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I do.
that Nirvana song over and
Yeah.
over and over and over and over?
Well, it's one time in the trailer, but yeah.
No, I think it repeats throughout the movie. I'm pretty sure.
No,
and then
I don't
singing
know.
like Ave Maria. Or
Well, I don't
whatever.
like that.
It's just like Batman has become joyless.
I don't like that.
It's all beige.
I don't
Everything is
love
brown.
it. I don't love, but I do still like. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I'm in on the Bat.
I was frankly worried to return to this movie
I
because
had no
as
fear.
much as I remember loving it from my childhood, I have so like I cannot overstate how much I used to love Batman and
Yeah.
how little I enjoy the character these days. It is like night and day.
Yeah.
And there are certainly aspects of this movie that I view as being kind of slow
Yeah.
or technically like puzzling. A lot of like cartoons in the movie.
Oh, I know. Like right away, too.
Yeah, it's very, very strange.
Yeah, really
Like,
weird.
There are technical limitations to it. The plot is a little quiet sometimes, and I don't know. I remember some things about it being unpleasant.
Yeah, definitely.
But having said that, rewatching it did. I got a hint of that spark of why I loved Batman in the first place, literally for the first time in years. I don't think I've seen this movie in a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
And to say that I recommend it is to put it completely accurately with no enthusiasm. I recommend it fine. I don't think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Oh, I do.
Really? Since
loved
they
it.
figured out how to slice bread.
Yeah, absolutely.
Remember those days before they sliced bread, we would like make sandwiches with 2 whole loaves of
Yeah,
bread?
yeah, totally. And that was okay.
It was fine.
Yeah, I would sit on each loaf to flatten it,
Of course. Those
then
were-
make my sandwich. Yeah,
Oh, those old days.
yeah.
So I assume you recommend Batman then.
Oh, yeah. What a movie.
Wow. You're very enthusiastic
Oh, I loved it.
for this Batman.
Oh, it was great.
Well, then, what's the sense in holding back? If
Absolutely.
for some reason you don't know the plot of Batman 1989, we're going to spoil it. It's Batman versus the Joker.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's the first time they had Batman in a big movie.
Yep.
Well, there was a 1966 movie.
Yeah. But like a big theatrical release movie.
Yes. Yeah. Was that a TV movie?
I think it was. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. But we're going to talk about Batman from soup, literally, to nuts, because the Joker's so nuts.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't get one of those cans of mixed nuts that Snake pops out of.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Maybe that's in a deleted scene.
See, that's the kind of criticism I will have for this movie. They don't have one of those cans of snake nuts or whatever.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it all after this commercial break.
Okay, we are back.
Yes.
So, where to begin?
I don't know. Listen, you're the one that is like going gaga for this thing.
I just loved it.
I feel pretty good about it. Pretty good plus. It
Yeah.
really did. I ended up also so reignited was my enjoyment of Batman. I actually did start looking at some of the ancillary materials. I got the graphic novelization of the movie, which I remember having as a kid.
Yeah.
Total nostalgia thing. It's like
Yeah.
totally like, not required at all. But like, I remember, you'd go to the movie and see these films, but then you wouldn't get them on video for
Right.
months and months and months. So I had the graphic novels of this movie, of Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and even Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
And I would just read those over and over until the movies came home, or, if I was in my room or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
So I picked that up just out of nostalgia. And then there's this whole thing. I don't know if you saw this at all in looking at stuff, but like even after this movie, actually it's very modern actually. There's now this new nostalgia for all this old Batman stuff. There are Batman Forever toys in Target right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Weird.
The Batman Forever Batmobile is in Target.
Huh.
Yeah. Because
I'm very surprised
Zoe
to hear
likes
that.
to walk up and down the aisles.
Yeah, of course.
Literally can walk up and down the aisles for like a half hour.
Yeah.
And I was like completely in shock because I have the Batman Forever Wayne Manor
Yeah,
upstairs,
yep.
which Zoe plays with. And I'm
Yep.
like, that's from that movie, and they're still selling toys from that movie here?
Huh.
Well,
So you could complete your toy set.
I could.
Finally.
I could. It turns out that much like how people are nostalgic for Batman 66, which was very campy, very colorful, very silly. They've made like cartoon movies of Batman 66. Before Adam West died, he actually voiced Batman in these cartoon movies set in that world. They've made comics set in that world. There's a comic series called Batman 89.
Huh.
And so I read
That's cool.
It
like
plays,
X-Men 97.
Yes, exactly. And what's that, a Disney Plus thing, right? Like they've revived.
They just renewed it for season 3. Finally, there was a lot of behind the scenes drama, but it's back, everybody.
Oh,
we won't get into it right
Our
now.
long national nightmare is over.
That's
what everyone's been upset about.
It was a whole thing for nerds. Yeah, that's really what the discord in the country has been about.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, Batman 89 they've been trying to make happen. And so somebody, the original screenwriter of this movie, Sam Hamm, wrote the first graphic novel of Batman 89. Maybe both of them, but for sure the first. And it plays like a sequel to this movie. Like it's got
cool.
It centers around Harvey Dent, Billy D. Williams' likeness as Harvey Dent, and becoming Two-Face and all that jazz.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It is lacking entirely that Tim Burton sort of style, which I never would have thought was so necessary to like this world at all.
Right.
But like watching the movie, like everything from like minute 1.
It's very Tim Burton-y.
It's so Tim Burton-y, but like a fairly unique Tim Burton style, I think, too. Like Gotham City
like
as a
Batman
place.
Tim Burton.
Yes.
It's very particular.
Yes. It is the perfect, talk about Venn diagrams. I didn't make any diagrams this week. I did last week, but this is the Venn diagram between like prime Batman and Tim Burton. And you mush them together and you get this.
Right.
And it's not perfectly Batman. It does not perfectly adhere to what people expect of that character, especially in the modern era.
Sure.
And it's not perfectly Tim Burton either.
Yeah.
But it, like, Gotham City is like, the entire movie is like charcoal grays and blacks. A very like moody noir. And the comic books cannot seem to replicate that. They all feel like they just try to take place in the 80s.
Interesting.
Not so much in this Tim Burton alternate reality. This is like an alien planet.
Yeah, definitely.
I really love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Huh, I would never have guessed that.
No, it's very strange to me. Yeah, the Batman 89 comics. And I think there have been 2 original novels that also play as if they are sequels to this.
Yeah.
I think there's one coming out this month.
Yeah.
Where Batman meets the Riddler.
Yeah.
Or whatever, but it's not going to be the Jim Carrey. Like they're treating Batman Forever and Batman and Robin as their own separate thing. It's really, they're trying to root them in the Tim Burton Batman world.
Huh.
To limited success,
cool.
I think, because I think so much of it is what Tim Burton brought to it.
I mean, there's so many different Batman satellite worlds. Like there's just so many different Batman like one-off movies or Batman series. They just announced a new Batman movie at Comic-Con that's coming out next year.
Oh, really?
Like Ryan and I watch a bunch of like Batman one-off movies and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, Batman is huge business.
Yeah.
And I've always felt like something that I always wanted to happen was like, it's so weird to put Tim Burton on Batman.
Yeah.
That like.
And it's interesting. You would think that, not like for sure thing, but it's not like this was like a passion project for him. He wasn't like a Batman like nut or something. He was just like a director who got hired to direct a movie and it happened to be Batman.
Yes.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. He did not write this movie. Again, I think about him as so like story.
And also it was mostly Warren Scarron who also wrote Beetlejuice.
Yes. I heard it was the inverse, though. I heard most of it is Sam Hamm, and then at a certain point, Warren Scarron was brought in to like rewrite the ending.
Oh, okay. I think I misunderstood. I had heard that. I think it must be that it was Sam Hamm in the beginning, and then mostly handed off to Warren Scarron.
Yeah. So the opening of this movie, this is one of the things that I was like, I don't know if I want to rewatch this movie. Not, I was always going to.
Right.
It's not as if on Guide to the Unknown you're allowed to pump the brakes.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
This train's going,
I'm
baby.
done.
You're on or you're off, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway. But like, I remember hating the opening of this movie.
Oh, totally.
The family running
I
through the
forgot that
streets
this was
and
the opening
panicking.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And like you think that you're going to watch the Bruce Wayne origin because it's two parents and a young boy and they're lost in the city and they go down a scary alley and they get mugged.
Yep.
But it turns out that's a misdirect. But here's like what's crazy is that I hate the way people physically look in this movie a lot.
Yeah.
These two thugs that jump this family are like they're like covered in like boils.
Yeah, they're gross.
And like pimples and stuff, and they have like red
It's such a
around
weird,
their eyes or
it's
something.
Such a weird way to start the movie. Like, we don't kick off with our movie stars or anything that are gonna hook you in.
Yeah.
We're starting off with like unpleasant, gross people.
Yeah.
And then get to the movie star, who even himself is covered up mostly. Like,
Yeah.
it's Michael Keaton, but he's inside the Batman stuff. So we really don't have a familiar face to grapple onto for like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Which is ballsy.
Yeah, you're right.
But I guess just the icon of Batman is what they're using as the thing
the
to
star is
grab
not.
onto. Yeah.
Michael Keaton, really. Like
Yeah.
the star is Jack Nicholson. He's top billed.
Got that right.
Top billed, and then Michael Keaton's below him. But
Yep.
it's not even really Michael Keaton, it's specifically Batman.
Yeah.
But even Batman is like like, all right. So you're gonna open your Batman movie with Batman confronting bad guys. He doesn't stop the mugging.
I know. It's so weird. It's like, I don't totally understand what's going on. Did he see them doing it, let it play out or something? I don't get. This doesn't like set him up
I think
as so heroic. It's very
No.
strange.
No. In fact, unless I'm much mistaken, I think the people are getting mugged on the streets below, and they cut to this like bird's eye view down a skyscraper
Right.
of Batman looking over a balcony, but it's not real Batman.
And
it's
there's cartoon Batman like wiggling around on the top of a tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our introduction to Batman is cell hand-drawn
Yes.
animation on
It's so
top
weird.
of the footage of Batman like whipping his cloak and then walking away. But he walks into the building. What do you have to take the elevator inside the building?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's what took so long.
Maybe. I don't know what's going on with this whole intro. It is very
Jump
weird.
off the side of the building, Batman.
Yeah, he
You're
does it all the
Batman.
time. He loves it.
Yeah, you love that.
Yeah.
But so, no, he takes his sweet ass time, does not prevent the mugging at all, waits for the crooks to get up on top of a roof before he
Yep.
confronts them. And it turns out, first of all, I love that evidently this movie is taking place early enough in Batman's, history of heroics that
Yeah.
no one knows about him yet.
Yeah. He's
So,
like, tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends about me.
Yeah.
That's more of the
Yeah, Christian Bale Batman.
tell your friends. This is
I don't know why this gets me so bad. I think it's because it's not like,
tell your friends.
it's not such a signature thing about Michael Keaton that we're all like, oh, we all talk about and all know that Michael Keaton has this teeny lisp.
Yeah.
So it's it's great to just, it's a perfect Michael Keaton impression because it
This is
contains this little
Batman.
sound like sophisticated Beavis or Butthead. I can't remember which one.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Beavis? Dumbass? But I like that, like, these two disgusting crooks are like,
Yeah.
I heard that the bat got John Gobbs. The bat? Like, don't give me that. Like, they're so gross.
Yeah, they're terrible.
And then Batman doesn't. Now, this is like, I did a leapfrog that I never thought I would. Growing up,
Yeah.
I was not a Spider-Man kid. I was
Yeah.
a Batman kid.
Yeah.
I'm a Spider-Man man
Yeah.
and a Batman boy. I
Right.
have leapfrogged
Sure.
from Batman to Spider-Man.
Sure.
Spider-Man would prevent the mugging.
You're right.
Spider-Man would get the money and give it back to the family.
I can't believe he didn't. I totally thought he was going to. And I was like, what was this?
What was it?
This was just a Batman PR campaign,
Yes.
honestly. This was only for him,
Yes.
this whole thing. I was very surprised.
There are rumors about Batman. I hear he drinks blood. All that stuff. So he's trying to set the record straight.
Yeah.
He confronts a crook and almost drops him to his death or threatens him with it, essentially.
Yeah.
To say, tell your friends about me.
Right. Terrible.
What does Batman tell your friends what? That Batman
don't
will
you do
kill
some
you
good?
if you do bad?
Right. Yeah, exactly. What's the message
He won't
here?
prevent it. He's
Great
not
point.
a prevent. I guess that is preventing. If you put the fear of God in them, maybe they
Yeah.
won't commit the crime in the first place.
True.
But it's still like, dude, Batman, I think that you could go less with just intimidation tactics. You could probably also get on the ground floor and stop the mugging in the first place.
Absolutely. Why don't you let your work do the talking?
Yeah.
Prevent the mugging, and then the criminals will be like, oh, this annoying bat got in my way or whatever. And they'll like tell each other at their next meeting.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah. They're cook meetings.
Yeah. No, it's very weird.
It's very, very weird.
I thought the same.
Yeah. And, but I do love, again, like to talk about like just like the general vibe of this world. It's like this 40s, you know, gangland. It's all like overcoats and hats pulled low.
Yes.
It's like Dick Tracy.
Totally.
Or it's like The Shadow.
Yeah. No, it is.
Obviously.
It's 40s meets 80s.
Yes.
They stopped shy of Tommy guns, but it's definitely that.
Yeah. Which I think is frankly wonderful. I love the look of the old cars.
Yep.
Those like old weird shaped cars that are like
they've got a huge nose.
like trapezoidal
Yeah.
at the back. Like the, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It's like very, very odd. And then the entire like thread of the movie is that Jack Nicholson is a gangster.
Yeah.
Like a classic gangster.
Yep.
And he works for Jack Palance.
Curly. One day we're doing that. I keep threatening, and one day I'll make good.
How are we possibly going to justify covering City Slickers?
The legend of Curly's Gold. It's a legend.
Listen, I'll do it.
I know.
For the fun of it.
But that's the way.
For the love of the game.
That's the way in.
That is the way. That's that one thing we have to cover someday.
Yeah.
That one thing.
It's the legend of Curly's Gold.
But so Jack Palance does seem to know that Jack Nicholson is macking with his lady.
Yeah, yeah. I was confused a little bit at first about where this was taking place. Like, we first see Jack Nicholson. Well, of course. We first see Jack Nicholson like with his gal Alicia, who's also Jack Palance's gal, in a like an apartment that's covered in pictures of her modeling stuff.
Yeah.
And I kind of misremembered. I thought that they were married, Alicia, and Grissom is Jack Palance's name. So I was like, oh, damn, is he doing it at Grissom's house? Bold move. But is it just that that's her apartment and I guess Grissom just has her holed up in a nice place or something?
That's a great question.
Doesn't really matter, but I just couldn't really get a handle on the layout of where everybody lives. Like, Grissom at one point, like, he has a meeting, everybody's there at his like office or whatever, he has a desk, but then it seems like he comes out of the shower or something and he goes,
you sugar bumps?
Yes, exactly. I hate sugar bumps.
Sugar bumps.
And he like goes right to his desk. So does he live there, or is he the kind of rich guy who has like a shower at the office? Like, and where I thought was their home is indeed their shared home. I don't know what's going on with their relationship.
I think that if you're going to be a mob boss, you may not have a healthy work-life balance.
Yeah.
I think his house, his apartment,
is his office,
is his home.
I think you're right. And then,
I mean, his apartment is his office. Yeah.
And then where she lives is just her own place.
Is it separate?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does Jack Nicholson live there too? Because I feel like we're introduced to him like sitting in a chair, like flipping cards into his hat.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's crazy that like first of all, they seem to have like probably just done it or something, like him and Alicia, because he's there and she like gives him a kiss and there are pictures of her everywhere. So this seems to be her abode.
Yes.
My question is that also Grissom's abode, his boss's abode? Right. Is he that bold as brass?
Listen. He's an A1 nut boy.
He is an A1 nut boy.
That's what an A1 nut boy does.
He is so cold to her. He's like getting ready to leave and she gives him a kiss and he's like, why don't you get the hell out of here? Or like something like that. I don't know what he says, but this guy.
He doesn't
He's
think
a tough
of
customer.
Women very affectionately.
He's not very respectful.
He's very much not. That's the thing about Joker.
Yeah.
Not very respectful.
No, not of women or of anybody.
I do like that Jack Nicholson's got to be, what, 50? Something in here?
Older. Yeah, I wonder how old is he?
I like that he's like putting on his suit in the mirror and she goes, you look fine, Jack. And he goes,
oh, yes, that's what it is.
I didn't ask.
Yeah.
He's like it's like, I mean, you look fine. But like to have such cockiness about your appearance at this age is very, I would associate with a younger man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right?
Okay, he was 52.
There you go.
Yeah.
He was 52.
Huh. Yeah, I guess I would have thought he was a little bit older, but no.
Yeah. I didn't ask. I know I look perfect.
I know I look incredible.
I look wonderful.
And then he says just like one more other thing where I'm like, God, the contempt.
Yes. Yes.
And you probably just made love. How dare?
Is it making love when it's the Joker?
I'm not sure.
I think that he is cocky.
Yeah.
And I think that he's not worried about flying too close to the sun.
No, I think
that
not.
that's part of the thrill, is
Definitely.
that she's Grissom's girl.
No, I understand all that. But it's just like, woo, very dangerous.
Well, stick with me. I understand the psychology of the Joker.
Okay.
But then Grissom sets him up to go to Axis Chemicals, but really it's basically to put the squeeze on Jack and get him out of the way.
Because he knows. He knows.
Oh, Grissom doesn't miss a tick.
No.
Not a tick.
Doesn't miss a tick.
Not a tick.
I think you mean doesn't miss a trick?
He doesn't miss a tick.
Maybe.
It could be anything. What do you think I mean?
I don't know.
But so Batman is there, obviously, and he ends up, they have this big steam fight, this big steamy place.
They do have a steam fight.
There's grossness in this movie, like unpleasant. There's some of the edge to it that even as a kid, I was, well, especially as a kid, not even as a kid, especially as a kid, I was always kind of creeped out by a lot of the stuff at the top of this movie.
Oh, totally.
Being in the shadows, Eckhart, the crooked cop.
Yeah.
And Jack goes like, hey, Eckhart, think about the future. And like shoots him with a gun. As a kid, I was watching that, clutching my Pee Wee Herman doll. Mom, like horrified.
Mom was very upset when we watched this at one point as adults together that she let us watch this as kids so often. Because she said that. She was like, oh, it's Batman. And she was thinking, oh, it's like 1960s Batman kind of thing. So she just didn't even really think about it and was aware that we watched it constantly, but didn't really like tap in on it. And when she watched it with us as all adults, she was horrified that she let us watch it.
It's very intense.
Yes, it is.
I probably was around Zoe's age watching this. Wouldn't you think?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Because I bet I was 7.
Yes, I would not want Zoe to watch this.
Yeah.
She would not want to watch this.
No, she definitely wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, no, it's scary and gross and stuff.
Yeah, it's too intense.
Also, Eckhart's voice is insane.
What are you doing, Jack?
He sounds like No Face from Dick Tracy.
Yes, he does. What are you doing, Jack? You better give me some more money, baby. Yeah. He gives him money. Jack pays him money that's inside a sandwich.
Yeah.
As a kid, I was like, is this to hide the money? Or like if another cop said, I'd be like, oh, that's just a delicious sandwich. There's not money in that. Even though there's money sticking out of the sides.
I distinctly remember being confused by that. I remember us both being very confused by like, what's going on with the Joker's face? Like, is he like white?
Right.
Or is he skin colored? Because especially watching it this time, there is so much on-off wiping of the makeup that I can understand why it'd be hard to tell, like, which one is his true skin tone.
I did the same thing. Because there's, like, this movie is the origin story of the Joker, not so much Batman. Right. Batman's established. Joker fights Batman in that steam house.
Yeah. The steam room.
In the steam room. He fires.
They're having a schwitz. They get into a fight.
He fires a gun. The bullet ricochets all around and shoots him through the side of his face.
Dude.
And then his face is like bubbling with like gore or something. Like it was visually confusing to me.
Totally.
He's now hanging off the side of a thing. Batman's trying to hold on to him, but he falls. And then he goes, and then his hand rises up out of the toxic goo. It's clearly a puppet hand.
And the toxic...
It has no articulation. It just kind of rotates a little bit.
Yeah, it looks awesome, honestly.
Yeah.
But it is confusing. And the goo that he goes into is nearly opaque green.
Yes.
And yet he comes out like the color white.
Yes.
Which is confusing.
So it bleached his skin and it dyed his hair.
Yeah, yeah. How? But we just accept.
And it gave him those ruby lips.
Yeah.
Only your Undertaker knows for sure. That's a great line.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So here's what I figured out watching this.
Smiley.
Here, although I think it's supposed to be Smilex.
The chemical is Smilex.
Yeah, but he says like Smiley.
I know.
And then there's a tiny at the end. His delivery is strange.
Oh, really? I thought he said Smiley. Weird.
I agree.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's being weird 99% of the time.
Totally.
So I, like you, was obsessed with like what happened to him.
Yeah, what's going on?
Because he puts on that like flesh tone
Yes.
But it's like tan. It's not Jack Nicholson's complexion.
Right.
It's tanner than Jack Nicholson's complexion.
He needs to go to Sephora and get a color match.
You're right. And then he wipes his brow and there's white.
Right.
I wasn't sure, is he wiping white onto his forehead?
Yes.
No.
Yes, when I was a kid.
He is wiping the concealer off and revealing that his skin is white.
Right.
Something I was also puzzled by, and so does everyone online still seem to be puzzled by it, but I think I understand now.
Mm-hmm.
He got shot through the side of the mouth.
Yeah.
And then he goes to that scary underground plastic surgeon.
Ugh.
Who has to use those barbaric tools that are covered with blood.
Yeah, why?
That scared the shit out of me, too.
Me, too. That part was so scary. He's like, you see what I have to work with. Why?
What are you?
Yeah, who are you? When else are you doing this?
Why can't he
Who else is out there like this?
Yes.
What's going on here?
What is that underground world? And Jack knows about that?
I know.
And then he starts
where
going,
to go. He breaks
and his
the
hands
mirror.
are bandaged like a mummy, and he sort of like hobbles out.
William, this
and he
kicks
hits the
ass.
light bulb. That as a
This
kid,
is excellence.
that was the intensity that as a kid. Like I was too scared.
Oh, it was so scary.
Of firing Eckhart with a gun. That scared me as a kid.
Yeah.
But watching Jack in the chair going, mirror, mirror, that made me sort of like, okay. Like I would lean forward. I was like, this is like good scary.
Totally.
Like it's very scary, but the intensity I'm aware is not realistic.
Yeah. There's a difference.
There's
totally.
a difference. And
yeah.
I loved that. That really freaked me out.
Yeah.
But I thought that the plastic surgeon gave him that scary smile. Because I don't even understand like what they put on Jack Nicholson's face. I don't know what appliance is on there.
I
very
I
confusing.
think just prosthesis on top of his face. That's just
I guess. And he's like, the nerves were damaged or whatever.
Yeah.
So I thought some combination of gunshot and plastic surgery and the goo
Yeah.
tightened his face into that scary smile.
Yeah.
But once he starts pumping Smilex into those products and he kills those two models
Right.
for that awesome fake commercial, love that Joker.
Yeah.
Their faces are like that.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
It must not have anything to do with the bullet. It must not have anything to do with the plastic surgeon. It must have everything to do with the acid, the chemicals. It pulls the face taut. And you even see that news anchor die from laughter. And when they reveal her face, she just looks like the Joker. So the bullet is besides the point.
I think it's a discrepancy. It seems to be. Because, like, I don't know, would the plastic surgeon even do then? Because I do think it's implied that the plastic surgery has made him look this way, because we go from seeing him at the plastic surgeon's office to the reveal of him looking that way.
Interesting.
So I kind of think it's a goof or just kind of like a hand wave.
I think it's a hand wave.
Yeah.
A lot of this movie has been reappraised in the modern era as being less dark. Have you seen this? So a lot of people are like...
Sorry, I just shook my head. I was drinking my coffee.
A lot of people have said, like, oh, I remember this movie as being really gritty and dark. It's so much like the 60s Batman.
No.
People have said that now for at least 10 years.
Okay.
I've heard people say, like, the Tim Burton movie, if you go back, is actually very campy. Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's campy, but it's still messed up.
It's also very messed up and intense. It is both things.
Yes.
Because at a certain... Once the Joker is the Joker... and he's wearing a purple suit and all that stuff.
Right.
He instantly has henchmen who wear branded
Yeah, totally. But I think that
jackets with his face on it.
It could be easy to be fooled by all the bright colors. It's still extremely dark. Like, even when he's doing something in a goofy way, like what just came to mind, it's not the premier dark moment, but it's still kind of like, geez Louise with this guy. When he's upset that Batman has stolen all of his balloons, he's talking to his best friend henchman, Bob. He says, Bob, gun. And then he shoots Bob.
Yes.
Like, that's messed up.
That is messed up.
That's a disturbed man.
Yes, he's unwell.
Yeah.
A lot of people point to Jack Nicholson's performance and how big it is as a sign that he's closer to the Cesar Romero 60s Joker.
I disagree. It's big but scary. This is a scary man.
This is a scary man.
He's not a party man. He's a scary man. Or he's both.
Trust.
Yeah.
He'll make you believe when you trust.
I was confused by this part. So in the beginning of the trust scene, when he's on the float and
Hubba,
stuff.
hubba, hubba.
Money, money, money. Who do you trust? Me? I love that part.
Yeah.
So they're playing they're playing the Prince song Trust or whatever, and he's on the float. I was like, okay, they did not know what song was going to be playing over this when it's happening, because you're saying they did know, or you don't?
I don't know. I can see it both ways, because there's a couple of moments where he sort of like, he gestures to the beat a little bit.
This is exactly my point, because during the beginning of it, when he's dancing on the float, he does a couple of moves that are like not slow, but kind of slow.
Yeah.
Where I was like, all right, they didn't know it was going to be playing over this. He's just making some vague movements. He's just kind of like, ooh,
Totally agree.
and it's completely out of sync. But then it's really just the part at the end where I was like, wait a second, maybe they did know, because the song goes like, and he does it on beats. I'm like, wait, maybe they did know, and he was just a bad dancer.
Is it possible that the Joker is so divorced from reality that he has transcended the beat?
Yeah.
It's entirely possible.
It is entirely possible.
He is an A1 nut boy, after all.
He is.
All right, there's more to say about the Joker. There's more to say about everything. All right, it's going to be hard to prevent ourselves. But I do think that it's important that we acknowledge that this is a business.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course. We have to focus. We aren't agents of chaos.
No, we have to be very orderly, very tidy, and that's why I'm pleased to tell all of you out there that the tidiest place for all of Guide to the Unknown stuff is patreon.com/GTTUpod. First of all, if you back us over on that Patreon, starting at the Ghost tier, that's the $4 tier, you get access to ad-free Guide to the Unknown. You won't hear this spiel.
Nope.
You'll hear us continue to ramble about the Joker. But you'll also start to get access at that tier to our second secret podcast, The Netherworld Dispatch. This is the flip of the coin.
Ooh.
Okay? This is the other side.
Ooh, a little Two-Face.
Of Guide to the of Guide to the Unknown, where we're able to poke around the internet, look at things, react to stuff. The Netherworld Dispatch is sort of like a no-holds-barred version of us, where we're able to, like, we watch music videos over there, horror music videos. We watch trailers for stuff over there. We take a look at the news. We play games. We do it all. Patreon.com/GTTUpod.
Yep, and we describe it all. So even if you don't watch the video versions, you can still totally understand what's going on. Actually, most people don't watch. So even if you hear that and you're like, sounds awfully visual, don't worry about it. It's all good.
I thought you were going to say, that sounds awful. We have the worst shit over on our Patreon.
Go get it.
Yeah.
So go check it out.
Check it out.
That. You also get, did you already say Discord and stuff?
No.
Okay. We also have a Discord that has awesome people in it that are talking every day, so you can hang out with like-minded people online, which is so cool. We have movie commentaries. We have a newsletter. Liz Sauer of Ghosts and the Burbs and I have a monthly podcast called Dead Time that you can only get on both of our Patreons, where we recap paranormal shows. We have a new one that came out today.
Yeah.
And it's a really, really appreciated way to support our show. So thank you so much to everybody who already does.
Yes, the most recent episode of The Netherworld Dispatch is episode 235, The Quiz Solves Us.
Oh, yes.
Kristen and I did some horror-themed quizzes online, personality quizzes, but we also tried to stump this very adept system that can guess any character that you throw at it. Kristen and I picked two of the most obscure characters we could think of, no spoilers, threw it at the system, and did we stump this supercomputer? Perhaps.
Maybe.
So go check that out. That's all on patreon.com/GTTUpod. Now, this is the dark side. I want to play something here that's never been played before.
Oh my God.
If you'll allow me. It's about 1 minute long. As far as I'm aware, it's the premiere of this commercial that a friend of mine put together for a book that I worked on.
Yeah.
And it's in the style of a 70s throwback exploitation commercial. So take a look at this. We'll see you on the other side.
You've heard him on TESD. You've seen him on TSD Game Night. Now you can own Will Rogers' newest project, Survive the Night. Survive the Night is a choose-your-own-adventure story, slasher comic, and coloring book all in one. Survive the Night. Find out if you'd survive a slasher film in this chilling, choice-based coloring adventure. Survive the Night. So you and your friends decide to go away for a quiet vacation at a lakeside cabin. The good news, that you're all together. The bad news, you're not the only one there. This coloring book adventure throws you into a world of terror, masked maniacs, creepy love-struck teenagers, and bury secrets from the past, plus much, much more. Survive the Night. Available on Amazon, Target, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble. Survive the Night. You'll have to make tough decisions and trust your horror trope know-how to save you. Just remember, there are no guarantees you'll survive the night.
Isn't that neat?
It's so cool. I love that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He sent that to me, admittedly, months ago.
Yep.
In that commercial, they reference something that I've been waiting on. He says that I'm from TESD Game Night.
Yeah.
I don't think that's even come out yet. Like this is months upon months ago. They are like,
yeah.
Walt Flanagan is like, I mean, I'll have more to say about Walt Flanagan in the future, in the very near future.
Yeah.
But I'll just say for now, thanks to Walt.
He's thinking fourth dimensionally.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. So go check out Survive the Night. I would love to have people, especially in this creepy season. I figured maybe now is a good time to get the word out there again because you could order it and receive it ahead of Halloween right now.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
Getting the vibe, draw a scary book. Kristen, I based the main character on. Super fun. So go check that out.
Save me.
Save Chris. You got to keep her alive to the end of the book. Yeah. I would love to see if people get it, and if you start to color it in, I'd love to see your work. I want to see interpretations. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I remember Liz did that and shared
that's
pages.
Right.
Yeah.
And there may or may not be more Survive the Night to discuss next year. Who's to say?
I wonder.
I am to say. But I ain't saying nothing.
One would wonder, would you even mention it?
I wonder why I would mention it. We also love reading reviews here. I've got one from J. Luck Jen. I think that's how you pronounce that.
Cool.
I'm not sure. One of my faves. Love these two. I find this podcast comforting and funny. Very happy when new episodes drop. Guide to the Unknown is the reason I went through a Twin Peaks binge this winter. And yes, Kristen, I understood the Pace Picante reference. I'm glad that made it to a review.
Excellent. Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jen. Happy to deliver.
Yes.
Thank you so much to everybody who leaves us reviews. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, everybody. If you'd like to leave us a written review like that, you can do it on Apple Podcasts, and you leave us starred reviews everywhere else like Spotify or wherever else you listen. So thank you. We are running low on reviews on Apple.
I think we'll be done by the end of Timburtober.
Yeah. So we kind of need them. So if you wouldn't mind, that would be great. But no pressure, obviously.
Yeah, no pressure.
Thank you so much for listening. And yeah. All right, we're going to do one more commercial break, then get back to the show. So here we go.
All right. So what do you want to stick on now? Because there's so much we could say about the Joker himself.
I know. And it will organically come up, obviously, throughout the episode. Knox and Vicky Vale.
Oh, God.
Okay. Their relationship, they really jump in with 2 feet. Mm-hmm. They just met.
Yes.
Surprised to see that.
Hello, legs.
Good
I remember
Lord.
rewinding that a lot because we were huge Arliss fans.
Yeah, obviously.
Back in the day.
Big Arliss household.
Robert Wool. I had a Robert Wool blanket, Robert Wool coat. Does this guy have
I think
anything?
that is a brand of something. WUHL.
Oh, really?
I kind of think it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This guy stinks.
Yeah, totally.
I have to admit.
This guy sucks. He's very annoying. You want to hear some of the people?
They say he drinks blood. They say, like, there's not a single delivery of his that is anything but annoying.
So I wrote down some of the other casting choices for this movie just in general, but for other Knoxes, I wrote, who gives a shit? But Steve Martin and Daniel Stern, friend of the show.
Oh, friend of the show, Daniel Stern. Sure.
I guess we're batted around as options.
They may have batted around Steve Martin. I'm
about
sure
to say,
Steve Martin was not batting around playing the thankless role of a reporter who people make fun of because he insists there's a Batman.
Nah, there's no way.
No. This character stinks.
Yeah.
It's amazing
I'm surprised how much he's in it.
Oh, yeah.
Is really why I wanted to bring him up.
Yes.
I kind of remembered him as being sprinkled in a little bit more liberally.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not right.
Sprinkled in less.
Yes.
Less liberally. Mm-hmm. More conservative use of Robert Wool.
Correct.
I'm a conservative when it comes to how much Robert Wool there should be in stuff.
Right.
I think it's funny that eventually this franchise would bring in like Robin and stuff, and it's like they did need It's amazing that at 4 or 5 or whatever, I was as much into this movie. Is there anyone below the age of 45 in this thing? You know what I mean?
I bet Michael Keaton's in his mid-30s, maybe.
Okay,
he's not 45.
He doesn't come off as a young man.
No,
Michael
he doesn't. I think it's one of those things where in the 80s, everybody feels a little bit older than they are.
Yes.
But I bet he's maybe 35, 33 to 35.
And everyone's dressed like it's the 30s and 40s, which only ages them up.
Exactly.
So it's like everyone in this movie comes off not ageless, not timeless.
No, certainly not.
Right? They all seem like they're like, firmly in their careers. They're set in their ways.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And listen, that's not, often that's what I want.
Of course.
But it's funny that in Batman, there's like the median age is like, like 45.
Yeah, I know. And yet as elementary school age children rapt,
I know.
We were glued to the television watching it.
Oh man, I want to be Batman.
Dozens of times.
Mom, and can I get a black turtleneck?
I was about to say, I want to be Batman. And what you're looking at is like a turtlenecked man with like curly hair.
Mom,
hair.
Can I get those slacks that come up high to my navel? I want to be Batman.
By the way, it's crazy to me that Alfred lets Vicky Vale into the Batcave after Batman has been on one date with her.
Right.
They had one night of passion and soup eating.
Yes. I would say it wasn't even that passionate.
Well, we didn't see the passion.
We didn't see the passion,
They went up and slept together.
Yes.
But one date, Alfred is really putting the pressure on Bruce. He mentions marriage to him.
He does.
Oh my God. I guess it's that Bruce has not had a romantic dalliance in forever. And so for him to bring anyone home, Alfred is like, yes, it's the one.
Right.
Finally.
Right.
But to bring her into the Batcave?
Right.
Oh my God. What a betrayal.
Well, I don't know. I had joked, by the time that you get to the Christopher Nolan years, and now that we've cracked the seal on Batman, thankfully he is the one gothy, dark superhero guy,
right?
But I could envision doing future Batman episodes.
I'd be happy.
We're both quite fond,
yes.
But by the time you get to the Christopher Nolan years, it's Alfred is so grandfatherly or fatherly to Bruce. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but I remember after The Dark Knight, there was going to be a huge gap before the next movie.
Yeah.
And I remember constantly joking that I'd heard rumors that in the third Christopher Nolan movie, Bruce Wayne will fire Alfred.
Yeah. I do remember that.
And I was very fond of that joke because it's I heard. You think it's going to be exciting? It's he's going to fire that old man. He's going to be homeless. But he does fire him.
He does. I don't remember the third one as well.
Please leave.
Well,
that's crossing across the streams.
Yeah, totally.
Just go.
Yeah, in multiple ways because it's crossing the Lisp stream with the Christian Bale, and also that's when Christian Bale is telling all his party guests to leave because Ra's al Ghul is going to come in and eliminate everybody.
Yes, that's where Batman started getting boring for me.
Now I'm into it. I get it.
I was there. Listen, I loved The Dark Knight just like everyone else did.
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the line, I think it was Batman Begins and The Dark Knight Rises, I was like, why are these movies just tan? Tan and colorless and lifeless and drab.
Yeah.
Batman just became drab, and he's been drab ever since.
I hear you.
Anyway.
But he's not drab here.
No, but Alfred is such a grandpa. It's funny that he's I've always wanted to hear the pitter-patter of little feet in the house. Don't you think you should get married and have lots of babies? It's Grandpa, it's been one date. You gotta cool down.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that in Alfred's day.
Cool down.
You gotta cool down, Alfred.
Yeah.
You got in Alfred's day, if you cast a look at each other, it was scandalous.
Guess that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Alfred's she was here in your home.
Right.
The proper thing to do
She was wearing
marry
pants.
her. Yes, exactly. She wasn't wearing
She made a move.
Right, yeah. I saw a hint of wrist.
Right.
Yeah, Alfred is a man of a certain age.
He also blew up honestly, he blew up Batman's spot or Bruce Wayne's spot because I don't know. He should be more adept. They both need to be a little bit more adept. Bruce Wayne, he and Vicky Vale sleep together. He lies. He says he's going out of town. Not cool or whatever.
That's right. Yeah.
First of all, not cool. But then Vicky's leaving. She's like, oh, Alfred, I guess I'll see you in a couple days or whatever, because you're going out of town. He's like, leaving, Miss Vale? Well, we're not leaving.
We're definitely going to be in this house.
I mean, I know he's, yes, and it. Figure out that your sire must, or no, not the sire, but your guy must have lied to her and go like, oh, yes, of course, I'll see you later. And then Bruce Wayne's such an idiot. Like, if you just lied to this woman and said you're going to be out of town for a few days, you got to lay low in your giant mansion. Why don't you explore another room that you've never been in?
Right.
And not go out on the town.
Yes, you can't go to town hall.
You dumbass.
Right. I totally agree.
But, I mean,
it works. That's how Bruce gets the ladies. A little mystique, a little negging. Right.
I guess so. And then he does get to witness Joker doing that awesome thing. So I guess it was kind of worth it.
Yeah, he does get to see the Uncle Bingo gag. The famous
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Uncle
I know,
Bingo moment of this
I know
movie.
that it's not possible that Jack Nicholson just improvised everything he says here.
Yes.
But this is the mark of a great actor. It feels like he did. What is this line? It's
did.
your Uncle Bingo. Time to pay the check. What are you talking
It's
about?
your Uncle Bingo. Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
What is that?
And cut. Jack, what are you talking about?
That was a line that was written?
It's your Uncle Bingo. But he has an awesome line ahead of that because the Joker has killed several people by this point. He killed Jack Palance.
Yep.
In the awesome Joker reveal as he comes out of the shadows bit by bit and his face is like shining in the dark.
Yeah.
I has to like wipe the blood off the paper. Then he confronts all the mobsters at the table and he joy buzzes one of them to death.
Also scary when we were kids.
Oh, God, yeah. It looks like it literally, and I actually think that Tim Burton took inspiration from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There is like it's the opposite of a snap zoom. I don't know what you would call that. It's like a pull away snap. I don't know. But like the camera's on the fried corpse at the head of the table, and then the camera just goes zoop and pulls back to reveal the whole like gang of mobsters like looking at the fried body.
Yeah.
And it's like that is the dinner scene from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, okay.
It looks like 70s grindhouse grunge. And it's so creepy that the Joker is still talking to the fried corpse right after and like
weird.
Tightens the tie and you hear that like crunchy crackle of like bones and stuff. That's crazy.
It's like, I'm glad you're dead.
I'm glad you're dead.
And he just walks away and you just hear the echo of him walking away saying to himself, I'm glad you're dead, repeatedly as he laughs.
Yes.
This is a madman.
It's crazy. But so then we get to this town hall scene where another mobster is trying to say, I'm taking over for Grissom. He said he wanted me to take over his businesses. And there are all these mimes swarming in. And then the Joker has this awesome line. He goes, it's true. He reached out with his dead hand and signed his name in his own blood.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a really cool line. But then, he comes in close with his quill. Signed it with this pen. Hello, Vinny. It's your Uncle Bingo. Time to pay the check. And then, pew, he does a little...
Yeah, just ding.
Like a little
like
dart.
darts.
Yeah, he throws that quill right into the man's neck. I guess he hits him in the jugular?
I guess, or maybe there's some poison on it or something, but it seems to kill him instantly.
And then all the mimes machine gun all
I guess they do
around.
have Tommy guns at that part. Yeah, I said
true.
earlier that Tommy guns aren't part of the picture.
And they even shoot Bruce Wayne in the shoulder, but I guess he's always wearing armor.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he goes ting, right in the shoulder, and that's why Alfred, when he comes home, Alfred like puts his finger through the hole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this went right over my head.
Yeah. And Vicky Vale sees him at town hall. So then, so forget all the machine gun stuff. She's like, you're not. I thought you said you were going to like Barbados or something.
Yeah, totally.
You're right here.
Yeah, total BS. And everybody is like ducking, covering. He's just, I guess because he's armored or whatever, is just like walking, just looking at the Joker because he's like, what is this animal or whatever? It's all kick ass.
I wonder though, is it him?
Is he also recognizing?
Does he recognize that he's?
I think so.
I think he recognizes that he's Jack.
Yes, I think so.
The mobster. I don't know that he's recognizing the significance of this Joker in his childhood.
I think he is. I think
he's so on some like
I kind of think he is
subconscious level
because he just dropped those roses where his parents died. I think he is picking up on like, is this the guy or whatever, but also being like, what is this new creature that I'm going to have to deal with? Just like this overall fascination. He's like entranced by him.
Yes, he is. It is like he's like hypnotized for a moment. So yeah, maybe he is like because it takes him a while to explore
Yeah.
the origins of the Joker, so this is very divorced from what people accept as like the Batman canon, right? 99.9% of the time, the Joker has no origin, and that's the point.
Right.
Is that we do not know who the Joker was before he was the Joker. This movie, we meet Jack Napier, learn a decent amount about him, and then watch him become the Joker. That's a huge divorce. But also, in the Batman accepted mythos, his parents were killed in an alleyway by Joe Chill, who was just some gangster guy. In this movie, they say that young Jack Nicholson killed them in the alley. And so now Batman
They find a good young Jack Nicholson, too.
Yeah, that guy's scary.
Totally.
A very scary young fellow. But so, like, you'd expect that to be the age of the Joker.
Yes.
Typically, you know?
Yes. Not this 52-year-old man.
Right, yeah.
But thank God.
He found a new career in his
Yeah, he got a second
50s.
wind.
Yeah. But so, a lot of people have an issue with that. I never had an issue with that. I accept this as its own pocket universe. This is what this world's rules are. This cannot be representative of, even at this point, Batman had existed for 50 years, almost exactly by the time this movie came out. You can't represent 50 years of storytelling in this one film. So sure, they cut maybe some corners or just tried to tie a more solid line between Batman and the Joker to make this a more emotionally resonant event for Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Fine. Jack Napier killed Thomas and Martha Wayne. And then as like 30 years later or whatever, Batman accidentally lets Jack Napier fall into the vat. And then they get, even at the end of the movie, I like that whole thing where he's like, you made me. I say you made me. You got to say I made you.
Yeah.
Come on, that's childish.
Right,
Like the Joker talking about. But I actually do like in this movie that crisscross thing of like.
No, I think it's good.
It's almost this like faded thing.
Yes.
That, like the Joker made Batman. Batman made the Joker. I'm totally into that in this. In this context. It's great.
I think it's neat and it really works.
Yeah. But it is weird to me, I will say, that in this world, Bruce Wayne is still super duper rich, lives in Wayne Manor. No one knows what he looks like.
That is so weird. It's so strange. Like, he must be, because in every other iteration of Batman, he's incredibly famous because he's this super, super rich philanthropist who's the son of super, super rich philanthropist parents. Newspapers exist. I know the internet doesn't, but newspapers exist. Why does no one know what this guy looks like? That's nuts.
Yeah. It's fine for
Because
Vicky
people
Vale
keep
to have
being
come
like-
from out of town and have to learn all this. But even Knox is like, he comes face to face with Bruce Wayne at Wayne Manor.
Yes. And he's like, oh,
Who are you?
Bruce Wayne. Oh, like, same with the Joker.
Who's this? King of the Wicker People.
Yeah.
His joke in Batman's Armory.
Good one. Also,
Robert Wool.
Batman has 3 cameras pointed the exact same direction, 3 hidden cameras in that armory. What the hell's the point of that? I understand having cameras all over the place, but it's just 3 cameras pointed the same way.
Right. Yeah.
Why?
No, you're right.
It's just cool to have a whole bunch of technology is the thing, but
I think that
wasteful.
I think they could have said even with one line, right? Like part of the
reclusive.
Batman. He's reclusive,
Yeah.
and the Batman mythos is like that he like disappeared for a while to train to become like a ninja and all that stuff.
Right.
And then he's returned to Gotham City as an adult.
Yeah.
So that's why maybe no one knows what he looks like. They just know that Batman, Bruce Wayne, has come back.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if that's what they're somewhat trying to imply, but it absolutely does not land by him having that like room with all the different suits of armor from all over the world. Are they trying to do that with being like he's been traveling everywhere? But
I think so.
It doesn't read that way.
Not so much. I mean, it play.
I get that he travels, but it doesn't feel like he has been all over and is finally back in Gotham.
Well, what do you think about Michael Keaton's performance between Batman and Bruce Wayne? Because like especially today, like everyone seems to play the characters with like a contrast, right? Like Christian Bale is sort of aloof and goofy as Bruce Wayne, and then deadly serious as Batman.
Yeah.
And it's more subtle here.
The origin of the Batman voice is Michael Keaton.
I know.
Which I didn't realize. It's way less pronounced when he does it. It's not like Christian Bale being like, "Rah!"
Right.
But he's the first one to do that. Like Adam West just talked the exact same, whether he was Batman or Bruce Wayne.
Yes. Which you
so I
think
think
you'd
it's a
figure it out
good-
from that alone.
Of course.
It's very Jeff Goldblum-y.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think we should do, old chum?
Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, very strange.
I know it's something that we have all just decided to accept with these things. Obviously, like Clark Kent and Superman,
Right.
Batman, whatever. But yeah, I think it's a good choice for Michael Keaton to decide to change his voice a little bit. Like his face is a little obscured. Why not try to change your voice a little bit to just kind of like give things a hand?
Yes. It's not a ton either.
No, it's not.
Very, very subtle. And even as Bruce Wayne is slightly lighter.
Yeah.
He's a little more bumbling, I would say.
Yeah, he is. He's a little
Right.
bit more normal guy. You know, like Vicky Vale says, like all this crazy stuff doesn't feel like him. All the big room and everything. He kind of feels like a normal guy.
Yeah, he does.
You know what was not normal though? Great scene, but watching it now, I was like, what is he doing? When he goes to Vicky Vale's house and the Joker comes in and everything, the famous, "You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts." What is he doing there? It's so bizarre. Everything he's saying doesn't really make sense. It almost would seem like he's trying to create a diversion or something. He's acting so strange, but that's not what he's doing.
No.
He does seem to be inviting Joker to a fight or
I
something
think he is.
with his fire poker, but he's just saying the weirdest possible things.
Right.
What's he doing?
I think I love that scene.
It kicks ass, but just like if you listen to what he's saying, I don't have it written down, but he's just saying a bunch of weird non sequitur kind of tough guy stuff.
Well, what he's doing
But
is
it's very odd.
what I think is interesting. So he goes there to try to tell Vicky Vale that he's Batman, but he can't get the words out.
Yeah,
And it takes him so goddamn long
I know.
that the Joker shows up.
Spit it out.
I don't know what the Joker is doing there either, by the way.
I know, he doesn't even steal her at that point. Everybody's just coming in to fuck with Vicky Vale.
So I think I've heard, I don't know if it's true, I've heard that this scene is the chop between Sam Hamm's script and Warren Scarron coming in.
Okay.
In Sam Hamm's script, he does steal Vicky Vale here. He steals her, the Joker. But then it changed hands. I don't know.
Okay.
Again, I don't know how true that is, but there's a divorce point somewhere, and I've heard it might be here.
Yeah.
But I watched this and was like, this is, because I don't know what the Joker comes in and will just leave.
Right.
Of his own accord.
Right.
But this is, to me now, and this might be too analytical, I will firmly admit, but this is the scene where you see a very strong parallel between Batman and the Joker.
Yeah.
Or Bruce Wayne and the Joker. They both come over to bring her flowers.
Yes.
They both come in and make the same comment about the apartment, a lot of space.
Yes.
They both say like that exact same phrase as each other. They are the same person, both trying to just woo Vicky Vale.
Yes.
They are two crazy guys that are the same guy. Also, when Bruce Wayne and Vicky Vale have their date at Wayne Manor, what happens is they end up having to climb the stairs up to his bedroom, and she's like, this is a lot of stairs.
Yeah.
And she has to take her shoes off halfway up.
Yeah.
The end of this movie is the Joker making her climb a lot of stairs, and she has to take her shoes
That's
off.
true. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what this means.
Well, I read that Tim Burton really wanted to underline this as much as possible, that these guys are both psychotic
the same guy.
in different ways.
Yes.
So I definitely think that scene of them both going to Vicky Vale's is supposed to underline that.
It's very pointed to me that they literally use the same words.
Yes, I
as
think
each
so
other.
too.
But I think part of what is going on is that, yes, the scene is weird from a number of perspectives, but like the Joker is operating as nothing other than the Joker. He is anonymous.
Yeah.
He's been anonymized by his own doing. I'm not Jack Napier anymore. I'm the Joker.
Right.
But then Bruce Wayne is the one person who's been trying to figure him out. And so I think it's all that entire scene, as little as it actually matters to the events of the movie, is all about Batman getting under the Joker's skin in a way that no one else has managed to. By being like, he leans in even at one point. He's the only person who's not afraid of the Joker.
Yes.
Like, he's a very frightening looking man.
Totally.
But Bruce Wayne leans in and goes, I know who you are.
Yeah.
And he backs off and he starts telling this fable almost. He's like, I knew this guy, Jack.
Yeah.
It's like very overwrought, but I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. No, it's good.
And he's like, mean kid. Kind of guy who couldn't see, 50 feet in front of his own face or whatever the hell he says. He's like, something to the equivalent of being like, he couldn't see the cliff until he was, running off of it.
Yeah,
Something like that. So he goes too far, and what does he do? He puts his lights out, boom,
Yeah.
and then he tries. So
Okay.
he's trying to get under the Joker's skin a little bit, and trying to, I think, also, and this is definitely a reach. I think he's doing that also so that the Joker will focus exclusively on him.
Yeah.
You've gotten under my skin. Vicky Vale is almost like invisible.
Right,
She's
right.
protected
Yeah.
by Bruce Wayne putting the focus on himself.
Yeah.
And it's then evident how much he's gotten under the Joker's skin because he stops being silly at all.
Yeah.
He just pulls the gun and then says that awesome phrase,
Hell yeah.
you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight, which
Yep.
is what pings more concretely Batman's memory
I know.
of like, that's what the robber said in the alley.
And that kind of breaks his like whole thing for a second. He stops being like, "You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts." And he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get under each other's skin in that
Yep.
moment. It's something I save all my prey. I just like the sound of it. Bam. And then I think that everything has been ruined. Like I think that Batman, Bruce Wayne, is the first person to break through the Joker's silly veneer.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Like I think that's the point of the scene. It doesn't,
Yeah.
again, it
Yeah, I get
concludes
this.
with the Joker just leaving of his own accord.
Right.
But I wonder if he was going to do that anyway, if he was just showing up to be, like, in his world, this is his idea of just courtship.
I was
He's
gonna
just-
say he came to court
he
her.
literally just came to say hello.
Yeah. I'm very creeped out, and I was when I was a kid too, by him saying that little poem when he leaves. I can't remember how it starts, but something
My
my
smile
beauty
is just skin deep.
Yeah, my beauty is only skin deep. If you look inside, I'm really crying. You might join me for a weep or whatever.
And then he just
And
starts
there's this like
laughing.
tinkly music playing. It's like the camera is tracking on him in this really cool, weird way. I was always like creeped out, but loving that when I was a kid. And I felt the same way watching it now.
Yeah, he's awesome. That moment's awesome.
What a guy.
Hell of a guy.
I love Jack Nicholson.
The Flugelheim Museum scene.
Yeah.
That is like the scene of the movie to me.
Oh,
As
yeah.
a kid, I loved it.
Yep.
He shows up with his henchmen with a boom box. They gas everyone to death.
Yeah.
As a kid, I was puzzled. I was like, people
Me
are like
too.
falling face down in their lasagna and stuff.
Yes.
It's like, are they passed out or are they're dead?
Yeah, totally.
He kills all those people. He kills. There's some metric that somebody did online where they're like, this is the Joker who's killed the most people.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
He constantly gasses everyone to death.
I'm concerned about, it obviously works out. That little mask that he uses and also gives Vicky Vale is doing like a lot of work for something that you just have to hold to your own face.
That ain't no N95.
I'd be so stressed out. Yeah, totally.
change the filters
You
in
just
that
have
thing.
to hold
Yeah.
it on tight.
Yes.
Oof.
But I love the scene of him dancing around the museum,
It's so good.
painting all the paintings with, red hair and
Yeah.
smiles and just knocking shit over.
This
and
is where
stuff.
he's being party man.
I loved that. And then he has
Mm-hmm.
the scary torch thing that lights all the candles at once. Then he brings out his sketch.
Yup.
Alicia? What's her name?
He kind of says it both ways. At one point he says Alicia, and then he mostly says Alicia.
But he apparently gave her a whiff of his posy.
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah, and it seems like it drove her mad because
Yes.
she was normal to begin with, and now she's like, Jack, you said I could watch you improve the painting.
Yes, that scared the shit out of
Totally,
me.
totally.
Any sort of neurological,
Yep.
like the person is not who they were before,
Yeah.
that scared me so much as a kid.
Same.
It is sad as an adult.
Yes.
And her face was so frightening to me that it was under that like plaster mask or whatever.
Yep, and then she takes that off. You can see that she's burned.
Yeah.
Chemical burn. Eventually, she throws herself out a window.
Yes, and he punches
So I guess she
her.
doesn't think that his improving the paintings is so cool anymore.
Right. Yes. Maybe that's why he was showing up at her apartment later because he's basically
Oh yeah,
saying,
he's like
I'm single now.
He's down a gal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so then Batman shows up and you get these wonderful toys scene
Yeah.
and a whole chase and a whole schlemiel.
Yep.
I that I always found a little boring, to be honest.
Absolutely. And any like extra actiony part is the least interesting part of any of this
talk.
to me.
It doesn't look particularly great. It's a little confusing and too dark and all that jazz.
Yeah, that's just kind of like to call it an evil is not accurate, but it's a necessary evil. I understand that those things have to happen in these movies, but that's not what I'm interested in.
Yes. I still have a reflex in me. I can watch this movie and know exactly when you had to flip the laser disc. Can you do that?
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Yeah, our dad was like big into technology when we were kids and like always wanted to have like the hot new media thing. So he always backed the wrong format. We had laser discs, these enormous record-sized CDs, essentially. And it couldn't contain the whole movie on one side.
So you had to flip.
It was when Batman. It was for like that final night where they're gonna have the parade. Right before the parade, Batman drives the Batmobile through Axis Chemicals or whatever, and blows it all up. And then the Joker's there in a helicopter.
Yes.
I was always puzzled by this.
Me too. I don't really get
what's a stopgap before you get to the parade.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's where you had to flip the disc.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. And then you flip the disc and you're just at the parade.
Yeah.
Which to me is like the actual finale of the movie.
Totally. Yeah, you could just lift that Axis Chemicals thing right out.
Totally.
I wonder if they, even maybe wanted to, but it's like, it's too expensive. You may as well leave it in.
Yes. I'm not sure if this is in the movie anymore, but at one point, the Joker, Vicky Vale goes like, "What do you want?" And he goes, "My face on the $1 bill."
Yeah.
And then he gives away all that money at the end. In the graphic novelization thing, they have a beat where somebody looks at one of the dollars. And it's a $1 bill with the Joker's face on it.
Nice.
It's not real money that he's giving out.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, also, where's he getting all this money? I mean, I guess just, Grissom and his empire has all that, but,
Yeah, where does he get those wonderful toys?
Yeah, exactly.
They both seem to have bottomless...
I was about to say, he seems like he has insane resources because he does all kinds of crap. I mean, just getting his henchmen all of those outfits.
The cars,
the helicopter, like everything is branded with Joker faces.
He apparently has his own broadcast system. He's able to break into the TV and pirate their frequencies with his own commercials.
Yeah, kicks ass. He just pushes the mayor to the side. I love that.
And when he goes, he's like, "Tonight I'm going to drop however much money on the city." And then the main event, the big Dukaroo. I just love that.
Mano y mano.
Yeah, he calls out Batman on live television. But I also like that, like, now, did you get any whiffs of modern, like, politics in this movie? I can't tell if I have Trump derangement syndrome.
Well, we have been accused of that.
Oh, we sure have. Oh, my God, you're right. I forgot about that. But yes, we literally have.
That's where I learned that phrase. I'd never heard that before.
Yeah, someone joined the Patreon and then instantly started commenting that we had TDS.
We're like, okay.
I found them to be quite tedious.
So did I.
Just like alarmed by that.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Why would you pay us to then?
I know.
It was concerning. I found that concerning.
We refunded and blocked them.
Yes, refunding was very important. I cannot trust these people.
No.
But in the 80s, Trump was still huge.
Yeah.
Here's this criminal guy who now breaks into TV and is like, "Forget all the things you've heard about me. I'm really a good guy. I'm going to share all the wealth." Like there is like, it's the 80s. I am getting like a ton of the like excess years.
I was about to say excess very much. Yeah.
Yeah. And plastic surgery. And he poisons the like style products.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. Like, I don't know. And then it's all about at the end here, like, chaos in the streets. And how he's got his own army and...
Yeah, no, you are totally right.
Yeah.
That there definitely is a parallel there.
There's something there.
Yeah, there totally is. May I read you some Jack facts?
Oh, hell
Things about Jack Nicholson behind the scenes. So he said that the Joker is one of his favorite roles that he's ever played.
Okay.
Sounds right to me. These are from IMDb trivia. Jack Nicholson had a strict schedule stipulated into his contract that his casting call was to be later than most actors and actresses on the set. Jack Nicholson was known for having late evenings up to 3 a.m. before he would get home, as he dined out every night or attended small parties. Michael Keaton would arrive early in the mornings.
Multiple small parties in one evening? This guy he's insane in real life.
No, I don't know about that, but maybe just every week he's attending small parties, whatever. So Michael Keaton would arrive early in the mornings, and Nicholson would come in around 10 a.m. at the earliest and greet Keaton, then sit in his chair. He would then tilt his head back and fall asleep immediately as the makeup artists worked on his prosthetics. That's awesome.
Oh, to be Jack.
I know. Living the life on top. He loved his performance in this film so much that at one point he was watching the film once a week at his house.
That's not
okay.
That's not.
No,
it's not great.
No, it's not. On the day the actors playing this I would like to say. On the day the actors playing the Joker's goons were introduced to Jack Nicholson, he reportedly came to meet them after shooting a scene and walked down the line of them like a general inspecting his troops in full makeup and costume.
That sounds annoying as shit.
Totally. Gentlemen, like, yikes.
I gotta make sure that you're up to code.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, who are you? You're just working.
You're an actor like any of us.
You're my coworker.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You're not really my boss.
I know. So
you will call me Mr. J.
So this is what the trivia says. The overweight Joker goon was played by Mac McDonald. McDonald has gone on record several times that he made the mistake of introducing himself to Jack Nicholson early in the shoot, which resulted in Nicholson disliking him and never speaking to him again. This may explain why his character only gets notable moments in scenes where the Joker is not around. McDonald stated, quote, "So I thought, well, there must be some way to turn this to my advantage. And in between setups for one scene and another, I saw that he was sitting about 10 feet away from me on his own. So I went over to him. He was all dressed up in his Joker gear. And I said, 'Hi, Jack, I'm Mac, and I'm going to be gooning for you for the next 6 weeks.'"
Uh-oh. That terminology is a little different today.
I know. And he kind of very minimally raised his eyes, just kind of clocked my face, and then looked down again and went, "Goon on, Mac." And he never spoke to me again.
Dude.
Yikes.
What's the problem?
I don't know.
What's the problem?
I don't know that he was a very nice man.
He got paid hand over fist for this.
Yeah.
I heard that he got paid for this. Batman Returns.
I'm about to tell you.
Oh, okay.
I think this is a man whose performances I love, but I think he's a little high on his own supply.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty legendary, his deal for this movie. He accepted a salary of $6 million for doing this movie, even though his then average salary was $10 million, with a clause that he would take a percentage of earnings and merchandise on the unproven franchise altogether. So he made over $50 million from this, from the franchise altogether, which is $100 million in today's money.
Wow, man.
Yeah. Wild stuff.
The best joke the Joker ever played.
Absolutely. And there's also a rumor, which is not true, that Billy D. Williams got kind of a similar deal because he signed his deal to play Harvey Dent. Yeah. And then the rumor is that he had signed the contract with a stipulation that he would be portraying Harvey Dent in future any future iterations where Two-Face is in the movie or whatever.
Okay.
And that because of that he was paid for Batman Forever. And he has since said, no, that's not true. Like, you only get paid for a movie that you're in. So, no, I didn't get paid for Batman Forever. Like, Tim Burton had nothing to do with that movie. It was a totally different franchise and stuff, so no.
Yeah. Although Jack Nicholson got paid for it.
Yes, he did.
Right.
He did. Yeah, but that's a different thing. It wasn't
Wayans
like...
got paid for it, too.
Yes, he did.
He was originally supposed to be Robin.
Yep.
And then they recast him with Chris O'Donnell, but Marlon Wayans still got paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost cool.
Yeah, it is. But I think it's a little bit different because
better
like
to probably play Robin and be...
Yeah. I think it's a little bit different because, like, you know, Billy D. Williams signed a deal with, like, I don't know, Tim Burton's production of it. That contract had to do with that. It's a different thing with, like, Joel Schumacher and whatever production companies are involved in that. Like, it didn't really work the same or whatever.
Yeah.
And I also have just some, like, alternate reality sort of stuff about, like, what this movie could have been.
In another universe.
Kind of.
Okay.
At one point, Steven Spielberg was interested in doing a Batman movie before the Tim Burton Batman movie came out, and he wanted Harrison Ford as Batman, Michael J. Fox as Robin, Tim Curry as the Joker, Dustin Hoffman as the Penguin, and Gina Davis as Silver St. Cloud. This was the love interest who was replaced by Vicky Vale.
Okay.
Let me see. John Pertwee as Alfred Pennyworth. I don't know who that is.
Oh.
Burt Reynolds as Commissioner Gordon.
He's got a mustache.
Yeah.
That was the one requirement.
Totally. Martin Sheen as Harvey Dent. And Richard Dreyfuss as Rupert Thorne, who is the gangster that would be replaced by Carl Grissom.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny to hear all those names because like I can instantly picture some of them. Mm-hmm. But like I always heard like those are also just like they're such famous actors for not being in a lot of stuff like this.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? So it's like weird to go back and imagine them in a big franchise where Harrison Ford wearing the Batman cowl. You're right. That does seem like it's from another universe.
Super weird. There was also talk about a comedic Ivan Reitman Batman movie with Bill Murray as Batman and Eddie Murphy as Robin.
Thank God.
Totally. And Bill Murray said it fell apart because Eddie Murphy didn't want to be the sidekick. And that was like kind of happening. And that really made the whole thing just like.
Thank God
I
you
know.
didn't get Bill Murray as Batman.
That would suck. In a universe where that exists and this doesn't, that stinks.
Listen, I like
This
Bill
doesn't,
Murray
and then-
fine.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Listen, there's not a single person that we are talking about. So
Yes, who is blemish free.
yes,
Yeah.
no one. Shall I?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
Because actually, on the topic of Billy
Yeah.
D. Williams, so it came to our attention that Tim Burton has been accused of racism, of only casting white people in his movies.
Yeah.
And certainly, if you pause his filmography here, it's pretty much true.
Yeah.
But everyone always goes, well, Billy D. Williams.
Right.
Billy D. Williams is in this movie. Billy D. Williams is not really in this
Well, here's
movie.
the thing. I think that the deal is that he's not casting people of color in leads. Like there'll be like, you know, some people of color in
exactly.
the movies, but
Right.
not in substantial
You can't just
roles.
point to like one.
Yeah, that there's like somebody in the background.
Yeah,
Like that's
exactly.
not substantial enough.
Yes, and then my understanding is that Tim Burton was confronted with this in recent years and made some shit ass comment where he's
Right.
like, "I don't want to." It's like, okay, well then there's no talking to you.
Totally.
So he may be a horse's ass. Danny Elfman's been accused of shit.
Unfortunately, just like loads and
yeah.
loads of people
Right.
who we, reference throughout the show, that is the case.
Yes,
It
yes.
stinks.
Throw a rock, you'll hit a turd, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. Who was I bringing that up in the context of though? There's somebody
Who
else
were we just
that I
talking
was
about? Oh, Ivan Reitman, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just like, yeah. There's no. There's no
I know.
complete purity and wholesome whatever here.
Nope.
So at the to get back to like the parade
Yeah.
shit, or like at least like the culmination of this movie, unless you have more Jack facts or alternate universe.
Just a little bit. I just thought some of the other casting was kind of interesting. Sylvester Stallone, Kyle crazy, right? Like, what would that be? Kyle MacLachlan was apparently like hotly trying to get this.
I can totally
and
see
I'm
that.
glad he didn't though, because
yeah.
I wonder if that would have interfered with Twin Peaks. This is 1990. This is
Yeah.
1989.
Yeah, it
know what I
may
mean?
have, but he had that jaw. I can
I totally can see it.
See that.
I think he could have been good.
Yeah.
Here's the one that I thought was so weird: Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
What? Batman?
That's bizarre.
Very bizarre, right?
That's very hard to picture. Very hard to picture.
Yeah. There was talk of a Joe Pesci penguin. Would like to see.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can see that.
Right. While waddling?
Yeah, yes.
That's great.
That is great.
Alternate Grissoms, that's Jack Palance in the movie, Leslie Nielsen,
What?
Mel Brooks, Walter Matthau, and Jack Lemmon.
All of
Why?
them? Kristen was originally
A rotating-
4 separate old men. Yeah, each scene he was played by a different old man.
Yeah, totally. Why would you drive a further wedge between Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon?
I know.
They already have so much to contend with
Right.
between the two of them.
Will we ever cover grumpy old men?
Whoa. I don't know how we could. I can find a way to do Legend of Curly's Gold, but I don't.
Listen. The dirty, nasty truth is that this is our show.
Yeah, we can do whatever the
do whatever the
fuck
hell
want.
we want. You all might wake up one day and be like, grumpy old men. What's this doing here?
Well, for our birthdays too, we can,
true.
we
Yeah.
kind of go nuts.
Yes. Come on. Let's
Yeah.
get nuts.
Let's get nuts. There was a long list of potential Vicky Vales. Most of them was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. The one that stood out to me, like, whoa, what? That is a very different movie. Was Bette Midler.
Whoa.
Brassy.
Bette Midler. I hate Bette Midler.
Ryan does too.
She's so annoying to me.
I get it. I understand that. I like Bette Midler.
Oh, so annoying to me.
And just last thing with casting is that weirdly, Catherine O'Hara was announced in the trades as having an unspecified role in Batman, but obviously it didn't come to pass, so we'll never know.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
I can't really picture her as the Vicky Vale role.
No, I don't think so. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think of Kim Basinger?
I thought she was good.
Yeah,
I thought she was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's Basinger. I looked it up.
Oh, really?
Because I knew that I would probably be saying it out loud, and I wanted to know.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I think her greatest stuff is at the top of the cathedral.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where she has to pretend that she's into the Joker now.
Yes.
I find that so weird.
I find it very weird. I remember being very unsettled by it as a kid.
I was very unsettled by it. I was like, did he gas her or something? Like, I was confused by that.
Yeah.
But I like her. I like when he's dancing with her by the pale moonlight, which is weird.
Yes, of course. Yep.
But and she goes like limp. It looks very scary.
It's scary.
To me.
It's like Last Dance with Mary Jane, which she's in.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Whoa. Yeah.
And Tom Petty looks like the Scarecrow in that video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
We watched that video and talk about it on the Netherworld Dispatch, by the way.
It was life-changing.
Yeah, Will hadn't seen it before.
I
Yeah.
loved it. But yeah, I find her to be very scary.
Yeah, totally.
In that moment. But then, having to be like, I love purple.
I know.
It's very weird.
I read that she was dating Prince at the time.
Oh, really?
And so
she did love purple.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard that Prince, by the way.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about this before the show.
Yeah, because there's the Danny Elfman score, which is like pretty legendary. But then
Right.
there are all these Prince songs.
Which seems so out of nowhere. It's so weird that this like dark Batman movie has like do. Ooh.
It is very, very weird. I heard that it was Warner Brothers saying to Tim Burton, like, so who do you want for the soundtrack? He's like, well, Danny Elfman will do this. They're like, no. The soundtrack.
Yeah.
We're going to sell a soundtrack. So who do you want to do the music? We have a bunch of artists in our catalog.
Yeah, okay.
He was like forced to
I
have
get
a bunch
that.
of Prince songs, which is very strange.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there are even more. There are the songs that are in the movie, but then there's a whole album of songs that are like inspired by Batman, which then was replicated by Dick Tracy.
Is that right?
Yeah, there's a whole, Breathless Mahoney album.
Good God.
Yeah.
Man, that Dick Tracy movie
I know. Woof.
stinks.
I know.
We covered that somewhere.
We did because I wanted to, but then I was like, "Oh, this is not
You
good."
made a huge mistake.
Yeah. It wasn't good.
I love this cathedral scene. I love the fight with the ninjas up there.
Yeah, it's great.
The fat Joker thug jumps off a thing to surprise Batman, but that just breaks right through
Whoops.
the floor. That stings.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
I know. It's hard for our community.
It's hard.
The fat community.
Yes, it's true. And then Batman's just killing everyone left and right. He dumps that one Joker goon down a huge shaft. He just plummets to his goddamn death.
Yeah.
I heard that in some of those spin-off novels and whatever, that some writer went in and was like, he lands on a pad down there or something. It's like, all right.
What?
All right.
Why?
Why are you jumping through hoops to make this be the Batman that everyone's comfortable with today?
Yeah.
In this world, Batman shoots people with machine guns and rockets and
it's okay.
you gotta just
People
accept
die.
that. Yes, he constantly kills people in this movie.
Yeah.
You gotta just accept that in the Tim Burton world, Batman's a little different, okay?
Definitely.
Stop trying to make these spin-off things less Tim Burton-y.
It's okay.
He's killing them all. But then I like the fist fight.
Yeah, me too.
Between the Joker and Batman a lot.
Me too. It's awesome.
Jack Nicholson's not gonna fight Batman.
Yeah, he knows.
He tries to punch him in the tummy once and just about breaks his fist.
Yep.
But Batman punches him in the face and then throws him through a wall.
Yeah.
And when the Joker leans up and acts like his face hurts and then throws chattering teeth, but they're covered in blood.
This is an unsettling man. Nothing will stop him short of death.
It is so awesome.
He's tickled by everything. All of this is just chaos and entertainment to him.
I love the blood splattering on his own face.
Yes, it looks so scary against the white of his face. Like he is completely undeterred by all of this. Him pulling out glasses and being like, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Like he's getting his ass kicked and he's still doing all of this. He doesn't take anything seriously. And it's unsettling. It's not like, oh, what a silly guy. Like this is a deranged man.
Yes.
It's great.
And even I love that back and forth moment of the Joker goes like, you idiot, you made me, or whatever, and he goes, you made me first.
Yeah.
Asshole. Whatever he said.
Yeah.
I don't remember his line, but he's like, you killed my parents. And then the Joker's like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He has like one moment where he's like, huh?
Yeah.
But then I think he does do some, like, he's like, all right, this is Bruce Wayne. This guy is Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
And I think Jack Nicholson's got to know for damn sure he killed Bruce Wayne's parents.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So then he has that line. I was just a
happening.
kid when I killed your parents. Come on. Come on. Like, it's like.
He does the quick math.
Yeah, I think he does quick math. And then Batman punches him over the side of the cathedral and the Joker pulls them off and now they're dangling from the side.
Yep.
And he's got the Joker helicopter coming in, but he's just laughing up there.
Yeah.
Dancing and putting his ass in their face.
Yeah, totally. Totally. It's wild. It's wild stuff. And just gleefully like stamping on the stones up there to like.
They don't make him like they used to, huh, Batsy? Like he's so big.
Yeah.
Big Nicholson. I love it.
Yeah.
I still enjoy my joke. I have to say it here.
Please?
This is the other half of where I can ever say, because we've already talked about The Shining.
Yep.
In The Shining, Jack Nicholson goes into room 237. Go back and watch The Shining. That entire room is purple and green, which is wild.
No, it is weird.
It's like very jokery purple and green. So I used to joke and say that Jack Nicholson. The joke is I can imagine annoying people saying this without knowing that they're being annoying.
Yeah,
right. Jack Nicholson went into that room. The Joker came out, and then the coup de grace of that is, here's my proof. What does Jack say to Wendy after he comes out of that room? Give me the bat.
Yep.
Give me the bat. I want the bat.
Stupid.
Just like the Joker. He wants the Batman.
Of course.
It's a good joke.
It is.
But the Joker in this movie is, a lot of people point to it and be like, well, this is just Jack Nicholson doing more like the Shining crazy guy thing. Whoa, totally different flavor of crazy.
I mean, he's crazy, but it's not the same at all.
Totally different. The gleeful, silly insanity here. The cartoon. What people also this is totally paradoxical to me. So I listen to a ton of podcasts about movies and stuff and watch a bunch of video essays. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
But I constantly hear people say these two things. The Joker is like Cesar Romero. This movie is like the 60s movie. It's campier than you remember. But they also say it's just Jack Nicholson doing more Jack Torrance.
These are terrible takes to me.
Those are opposite.
Art is subjective, but I must say these people are wrong.
And they constantly repeat this as if like everyone's on the same page about this notion.
That's nuts.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
This is a very specific flavor of Joker.
Yeah.
It is very violent.
Yeah.
And it is very scary. And it is so much sillier than The Shining.
Oh, totally.
And it's like people just like have like, I don't know. You expect Jack Nicholson because he was crazy in The Shining. He has like a couple of scenes where he laughs in that. That's it.
No, it's nothing. Honestly, I didn't think anything like that at all, except one thing. At the very end, so the Joker ends up dying because they're all up there on the outside of this building. He's going to be taken away by his Joker helicopter, but the Batman takes one of his wonderful toys and uses this like boomerangy sort of thing with a string to tie Joker's leg to the building, to this like gargoyle that's on there.
Yep.
So he's holding on, the Joker is holding on to a ladder attached to the helicopter. He's trying to drag himself away, but he's being like tethered still to the building. He's making a scary face where he's like, oh, the noises he makes are terrible. And the gargoyle ends up detaching from the building and drags Joker down to the ground.
Well, it drags a cartoon down.
Well, yes. Of course. Yeah, to be clear.
The effects in this movie are very bad.
Yeah, they are.
Very bad.
They are. It's undeniable. Yeah. So drags him down to the ground where he falls a great distance and he dies. This is the only time I thought of The Shining the whole time because it's Jack Nicholson frozen dead face.
Yeah.
And so I said to Ryan, like, oh man, this guy is great at just like playing frozen dead guy face because literally in the Shining, he's a frozen dead guy. And here it's just that he's still because he's frozen. But you see him for a few beats and it's this disturbing face, nothing like the face that he's making in The Shining, but similarly like freaky to look at. And I was like, God, what a crazy specialty this guy's got.
Yeah, you're right. That is weird. But he looks scary down there.
Oh, yeah.
Embedded in the pavement.
Yes.
And like you can tell that like somewhere where his skin touches the asphalt, like his skin's like a little blown out back there. There's some effect going on at the back of his skull to show that his skull is caved in.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
It's very creepy looking, but very cool that he dies just embedded down in Gotham City, frozen in a weird smile.
Yep, and his little teeth are still chattering next to him.
His little laugh box and his little velvet pouch. Silk pouch.
Yep, it's great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Batman didn't need to kill him. Because Batman then, after the Joker plummets to his death, Batman and Vicky Vale both fall, and he just brings out a grappling hook.
Yeah.
P.S. Batman had to...
Yeah, true.
He walked up all the steps of the cathedral.
Yeah.
But he has a tool that helps him zip up places quickly.
Yeah, he should preserve his energy.
Yeah.
Well, but you know, it's a good thing he didn't, because then he had... I mean, I don't know how many of these things he has.
Maybe it's a one use, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's able to just... He could save them...
Yeah.
He could just wait until the Joker flies away.
True.
And then save Vicky Vale. He wanted to murder the Joker.
Yeah, he did.
He did. And
he was like, enough of this.
He did.
Well, I guess he was like, you know, you were threatening the life of the woman I love and who I want to marry after our date.
Yeah.
So, done.
That's enough.
Yeah. It's a hell of a movie.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It's fantastic. I really, really enjoy it. It's its own weird little pocket universe interpretation that only gets weirder in the sequel.
Oh, yeah.
It only gets more Tim Burton-y in Batman Returns.
Definitely.
Perhaps we will talk about that someday in the future.
Yeah. Maybe in a chilly month.
Yes, there are a string of Tim Burton movies that get wintry.
Yeah.
After this, like several wintry movies in a row.
Yep.
Which is strange. So for Timbertober purposes, we're going to be leapfrogging some of those winter movies.
Yeah.
We'll also be leapfrogging what some people might consider to be one of his best movies of all time, Ed Wood. But we want to stay in this sort of like scary Tim Burton realm for the month of October.
Yeah, that's right. So we are going to watch Mars Attacks next.
Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Whoa.
See how it goes. Yeah.
From a cozy watch this week to I've only seen it once before and I don't have any good memories of it.
Same. But I'm curious.
I'm very curious.
Yeah, I wonder how this will go.
Curious am I. It's when he started using CG.
Yeah. So we'll be watching that next week and discussing it.
Mars
Jack will be
Attacks.
back.
Jack is back.
So I like that.
Yes.
See.
So that's next time, everybody, here in Timbertober.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We hope that you've enjoyed. And I'm thrilled to have spoken about Batman.
Yes.
I am, even after this conversation, I think my appreciation for these early Batman years has only been deepened further.
Wonderful.
I used to love this character, and I have been so bummed that I fell out of love with this character.
Yeah.
It had been so long since I'd bothered to watch it because I'd been so convinced that now I've turned a corner and I don't like this.
Right.
Well, I loved this.
Oh, good.
I love talking about it with you.
Me too.
In front of
what
all
a joy.
of you out there in the world.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back next week, everybody. Follow at GTTUpod on all social media to keep up to date with us. Patreon.com/GTTUpod if you'd like to support us and get access to ad-free episodes. Check out the Netherworld Dispatch, which is the second podcast that only happens over there. I'll say this just at the end of the show anyway. If you're of a mind to, I have a book called Survive the Night. It is a coloring book. It is a graphic novel. It is a choose-your-own adventure where you have to keep Kristen alive till the end of the book. There's tons of murder, tons of mayhem. If you order it now, you should get it by Halloween and be able to enjoy it here in the most wonderful, scary month of all. And, of course, you can always follow us online.
Yep, I'm at Chillin' Kristen.
I'm at The Myth Traveler. So we'll be back next week in what at the time was almost certainly considered Tim Burton's worst film,
Yeah, I think so. It's gotta be.
Mars Attacks. But until that time comes, we must travel.
Back to the Netherworld go we. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited because I remember this thing sucking.
I do too. I think I only saw it for the first time, and only time. I don't know, like a handful of years ago. I didn't see it like when it came
Really?
out or anything.
I think I saw it in theaters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I remember being like, yeah, that wasn't good.
Is there any chance that having such low expectations
Yes.
will mean that it can impress?
Yes, absolutely.
I would be thrilled.
Yeah, that's a good position to be in. So we'll see what happens.
Yep.